Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Jalen here, and today we're back at it with a brand new NBA video, and this is the second upload for today. So if you guys do appreciate that, as I said yesterday, please drop a like and subscribe. We are on the road to 200 subscribers, and hopefully we can reach that by end of August. That's the hope. Anyway, guys, in today's video we're going to be talking about the future of the Houston Rockets, and specifically Jalen Green. If you guys do not know who Jalen Green is, he was drafted second overall in this year's NBA draft just the other day. He's a young man from Merced, California. I might be pronouncing that wrong, but Merced, California. He's 19 years of age. He's a 6'5" shooting guard. I think he could play point guard if he really wanted to, but I think shooting guard is his prime position. And he went to Prolific Prep in Napa, California. Yeah. If I'm looking down, you guys know the deal. I am actually looking at the stats and stuff like that. I have everything written down just so I don't get anything wrong, but most of the stuff is off the dome. So he's from Prolific Prep in Napa, California, where his senior year, he averaged 31.5 points per game, 7.5 rebounds, and 5 assists, which, hey, that's pretty nuts. If you ask me, like, that's kind of crazy. 31.5? I could average like 4. No lies. No lies. But anyway, yeah, he averaged 31.5 points per game in high school, and then he decided, instead of going to college, which he had basically D1 offers from pretty much everywhere, he decided to go to the G League and play for the G League Ignite, which ended up being the smart decision. Obviously, looking at it, when you first see the decision, you're like, oh, why would you go to the G League? This is weird. This is not normal. You know, at the time, this is the first year that the G League was even available for prospects to go to. Hey, he made the right decision. He got paid, and he was drafted second overall. So that just proves something. And in the G League, he averaged 17.9 points per game, shooting 46% from the field and 36% from three, which is very, very solid. He's a pure scorer, if you can't tell. His defense obviously is a little lacking, but we love Jalen Green for his offense, and his offense can carry him in the league. But he has the physical tools to become a better defender. I think he's athletic enough. His height may limit him, 6'5" at the shooting guard position. I think that's about average, maybe a little below average. I think we're spoiled by how tall prospects are these days, but I think he has the physical tools to become at least a decent defender. So Jalen Green has that going from, and obviously you're not just decent if you get drafted second overall. And averaging 17.9 points per game, nearly 18, if we're being lucky, or if we're being generous, rounded up to 20 points per game. Yeah, you don't just become that good of a scorer by being average. It just doesn't happen. So I think the Houston Rockets actually got a gem in the draft at the second overall pick. And obviously, having a second overall pick, it's a weird circumstance to be in. I personally, with the Timberwolves, we usually get the first overall pick if we're getting that high. So I've never really had to experience getting the second overall pick, but what I can tell from talking to fans and different people that are fans of the Rockets is that having the second overall pick is kind of stressful, because in some years you don't know who the consensus number 1 overall pick is. And for example, the Anthony Edwards year, which we had the first overall pick, but I know a lot of fans of the Warriors were like, oh, who are we going to get? Because it was like, LaMelo may go first, Ant may go first. For all we know, James Wiseman could have gone first. So Ant ended up going first in that year's draft class, obviously. But the Warriors fans didn't know what they were going to get. And I feel like the Rockets were in that situation, except for they knew Cade Cunningham was going to be that prospect. Cade Cunningham was going first. But then after that, are you getting Evan Mobley? Are you getting Jalen Green? One of those things, are they going to surprise us by taking Jalen Suggs or Scotty Barnes? But it ended up being Jalen Green, who I had going second overall. Them losing James Harden, I think Jalen Green can step right into that position. And him with John Wall and Kevin Porter Jr., A right there. Great matchup. But if I am a Houston Rockets fan, I'd be super excited for the future, man. Obviously, John Wall's contract is massive and he's older, so I wouldn't be excited for that, and I know you guys aren't really excited for that. But for the rest of your team, I'd be super excited. Christian Wood, man, a great player that kind of came out of nowhere, and we love to see it. So I think the Houston Rockets can be a playoff team, not next year, but in the future, obviously. So let's just hope, Houston fans. What do you guys have to say about this draft, and what do you guys have to say about your future? Let me know down in the comments down below. And as I say every video, there is a question in my description. First person to comment the answer or your answer to it will get pinned. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. It's been Jelson. Remember to like, subscribe. Peace.